Hi friends, it's Susan Smith with Stamp Creatively, and look, it's called Be My Valentine, which it's adorable. We used it for a Stampin' Up! Event when they had it on stage. It's got a 2-page spread in the catalog. Look how cute all these things are. It's got great paper, there's embellishments, ribbon, it has these cute little boxes, and then the stamp set and a punch. So I'm going to show you some of my samples, and then I'm going to show you what I did with it. So I have, I do some swaps with my team, and so I have some cards. I have a fun fold that opens like this. Isn't that cute? It only uses half a sheet of cardstock, friends. It's adorable. There's this one. This one's awful cute. They took the wings and made a flower. Put it at the bottom. Adorable. It says Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, there's another one of those fun folds. I didn't realize I had two in there. Sorry. And then this is one of the projects we made for the event. And then what comes in the kit is these boxes. And I ordered these boxes for camp. It says You're as sweet as honey. And they're in a safe place in my office somewhere because I cleaned my office, and they're in a safe place. But I ordered these honey candies to put in there. So I had to adjust after looking everywhere and making myself nuts. So I created this with the honey candy and our envelopes. So let me show you how I did that. So we have these, what they're called is clear medium envelopes. And I store mine in these 6x9 folders that I get from Amazon. I love them. I store my 6x6 paper in there too. I cut the tag off the back and put it in there. So that's how I store a lot of my things. So we're going to use one of these envelopes. And I'm going to put about 5 of these candies in here. I got my candies from Amazon, and it's just honey candy. My sister would have preferred I used a bit of honey because she's a junkie like that, but I think bit of honey is disgusting. You can let me know what you think if you're a bit of honey girl. I took some of our designer series paper and I slid it in the envelope with my candy behind it. Cute. Make sure your flowers are right side up. See, mine are because I'm going to fold this over. So I'm going to fold this over and seal it. Seal my envelope on the back. There's my candies. This is cut 3x4. So this is a 3x4 piece of designer series paper. Then I cut, this is, look, I have this beautiful glass mat studio and it has a measuring on it. These are cut 3 by 1.5. And these have cute little bees on it. Again, it's that same set of designer series paper. I used our Very Best Trio Punch. And one of the ladies kept pushing it. I'm like, nope, this is an easy punch. You just do this right in the center and you're done. So cut me out some notches to put my ribbon around it. This ribbon comes in the bundle. It is, I have to find my language. Bordered ribbon, sweet sorbet. So I'm going to tie it on the bolt like I always do. I'm going to take this up through the bottom. And if you want to put something on the back to hold this in place, you can. I did not because I wanted to be able to slide this off, open it, and get the candy out. Like, I really think they're going to save some of my beautifulness. I mean, it probably would have been smarter to put a little thing on the back because, I mean, nobody's going to save this. They just want the candy. But it's cute. I like to use these for friend gifts. Like when my book club gets together in February, I can put these on the table for them. If they're listening, don't get too excited. I'll probably change my mind by then. I mean, for your friends that are favor worthy. How cute is that? Okay, now I'm going to show you how I stamped and punched it. So I made myself this template so I knew to stamp inside these. So I did the very best way I could do it, and I put it down without checking to see if I was going the right way. So I put it down like this. It needs to go this way because when I do it, look, it doesn't line up. But it was stamped so cutely. I was so annoyed. So this is the top. So what I need to do, even though I did it on black cardstock, and the reason I did it on black cardstock, you can still see that. You can't see it, but I'll know that says top. And then I just stick this in the stamp case. And why I do this is because I did do it on black so that we can lay this right on here, and I know to stamp in those images. And then it all punches out at once. Okay, so I'm gonna do these. This is Bubble Bath. You can tell they stamped all over it. And I'm gonna do the heart first, and I'm gonna stamp it off. Now look, see my Glass Mat Studio? I can stamp right up there and I'll just wipe it off later. So there's my Bubble Bath heart stamped off. And then these are like the little, this is the bee wing. So it's a little bit darker. Can you see that? It's perfect. Then I've got this little heart. And I had a spot out there because they get too many colors and they start losing their brains. There's all these pads out there, and what happens, stamping friends, when you give somebody anything that goes with your yellow, right? Some random color ends up in your Daffodil Delight. So I tried to keep it real specific, and I wasn't adding red. I don't know how it happens, but it does. You need to make sure you do the yellow first, because if you do the black pulls off when you do the yellow. And then the next bee that you do has yellow, or has black already in it. So I've got that. I'm going to need that again. So I'm going to leave the yellow there. And here's my adorable little bee. And he fits right in there. So cute. And then I have my bee face and antenna. There's 4 bee faces in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is when you're giving somebody the stink eye. If your bee is about to, if it needs to be kind and it's not, that's the look. I mean, I never get that look because I don't have anybody that ever comes to my house that makes me want to look like that. So then I'm going to stamp my words. I cut out a little piece. This is actually, you know how when you cut your cardstock down to 4 by 5 1/4, this is the little edge. So I save those little edges just for things like this. And so I've got my words, you're as sweet as honey. So now I want, this has this, it's a little bee trail. And I just want that little pattern of that Daffodil Delight kind of over the top, so it's just not a plain white piece of cardstock. Okay, and then for those of you that might be freaking out because I'm going to get ink on something because I've stamped on my mat, the Glass Mat Studio comes with a chamois. So you can just wipe it right off after you've stamped all over and it cleans it off. It cleans off my adhesive. Huge super fan. Okay, so now this punch is going to line up perfectly. Look at that. Is that not awesome? And this is called a bee builder punch. I'm going to bring this back over here because we're going to do some assembly required. Come over here, a little heart. Okay, then I'm going to take this. And yes, I've trimmed it. And yes, it's a skinny piece of paper, but I'm going to trim it just a little bit more. Because I can. That's what I had grandchildren here the last couple of days, and they'll say, "Gammy, why did you do that?" And I'll say, "Because I can." And when you get your own house, you can too. So I'm going to put my your as, I'm going to go this way so I don't cover up that B. Sweet. Has honey. We have honey jokes. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. My kids think we've just had honey jokes for years. I'm not sure why, but that's one of the things we've joked about. They'll say, Mom, can I have a peanut butter sandwich? I say, sure, what would you like on it? And they'll say honey, and I'll say, what? And they'll go, no, Mom, not that. I want honey on my peanut butter. And I said, okay, so you want a peanut butter and what do you want on it? I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it again. They're dramatic. Rotten rat kids. Okay. So I put some dimensionals here on the back. So I stuck my bee on with some dimensionals, and then I'm going to use glue dots to tuck the wings under. Going to tuck the wings under here. Oh, my sweet's kind of in the wrong spot. Oh, not really, because I just covered up the bee wing. I always want to go A wing, B wing, right? That's what I think of every time. Okay, now I'm going to add a little love, because it's never bad to have a little love. My little love. And then I'm going to, these are those Glimmer adhesive back. And they are beautiful for the antennas of my bee. And then if you need a little more sparkle just for fun. They're cute. Depends on who this is going to is sparkle worthy. All right, friends, there you go. There's a cute little bee treat with a little honey candy on the inside. Don't forget to make yourself a template and write top on it so you don't end up like me with one that you can't punch out. All right, friends, thanks for joining me. Have a great day. I'll chat at you soon. Bye.